Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we're reading collective energies. You always take what resonates and you leave the rest behind. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to be this channel for you. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, and visions. I have the gift of prophesizing and many other gifts that God has given to me to share with humanity. So that's what we're here to do, my lovies, because you have no clue what spirit could do. Boom, my lovies. Right before starting, I was watching this video. Something out of Video Ho. Who's a psycho. I was watching this video. Or I guess for more, I guess a fancier title would be a video vixen of some sort that be getting her tricks in. About Trixie, something about Teresa. So it's about the Mona Lisa. So I was watching this video, and it was interesting to me. Someone's in porno as well. It was interesting to me because I was watching this female and she was getting chastised by the judge. The judge even called her, she said, you keep making stupid decisions. And you clearly love a man more than your children. It was interesting. So this female, she was in court because she was stalking her ex that doesn't want her anymore, who she doesn't have children with, didn't have a serious relationship with by the sounds of it. He basically wanted a side hoe. And she gave it up. When you gonna give it up to me? She gave it up to him. She gave him the cookie. Come on, the cookie. Come on, so you could take the something and stick it up your. Oh, I did it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie. So somebody did something all for the cookie or the nookie, whichever one. Something about a nook. Somebody about about face. It's about something that blew up in their face. Somebody could have tried to really impress someone. Like the first couple of months, maybe the first few weeks. That's why, so minimum 90 days. Minimum. There was who was it that said that? Steve Harvey. He's like, even companies tell you have a 90-day probation period, or if they need to see your improvement, we give you a 30, 60, 90, or we have a 30, 60, 90 plan just to see how you're doing it. For example, right now I'm working for two companies that I really, really love, and you have a 30, 60, 90 plan coming into the company. By the first 30 days, you're learning the ropes, whatever the case may be. The next 60 days, now we're practicing, we're implementing things. The 90 days, okay, now we're setting goals for the next 3-month period, so the next quarter. And then we check in and we see how we're going. By the first year, we give you a fair company with humans, not machines, that are leaders. We'll tell you the first year is to see how you're doing. You recap the first year, and then from there, we set up goals for the next, whatever the case may be. But, that first quarter is very important. You look at your performance. You look at what you've been doing, things you want to implement, things you want to change, things you've struggled with. That first quarter is it's like training wheels, right? It takes time, dedication, effort. If you're with a relationship, if you're seriously looking, maybe for some of you, you're giving, yep, somebody doesn't want to hear it though. Somebody just wants to secretly be a hoe, but they want to seem like they're in a hopeless romantic and playing with semantics. It's about playing with Samantha and changing the definition and pretending like they're more serious or ready for something more serious than they are. And then they baking, and then they back out. Then they go hang out with someone else. Then before you know it is where have you been? I've only seen you, once or twice the last 6 months. Is a company gonna put up with that? Is an employer gonna put up with that? Will your employer listen to you if you said, listen, I'm not showing up for the next 2 months, but I'll see you in 3 months, and then maybe we'll pretend like we're here again? No one is going to put up with you like that. Not anyone or anything that has a mission, a purpose, and rules and standards. It's about Vander. Oh, I just got confirmation. The name Nayeli could be significant. The name Arelis could be significant. The letters N-A-Y-E-L-I-S or R or X could be significant. Alexis. Something about your ex. Something about UX development. No one is gonna... It just... Anyone that takes themselves seriously, you ain't shit to me. And then, like, in the most respectful way. Go away. I saw you 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. And when I did see you, it wasn't that great. It's not like it was a remarkable experience. You put in 25% effort. We hung out and we smoked weed. I mean, if those are your like expectation levels, I respect it, but someone is being a hopeless romantic and looking for love. It's like rosy colored glasses. Like anyone that comes is like, oh my gosh, that's my soulmate. But he did like the bare minimum, something about Chatham, something about Chattanooga. The person did the bare minimum. The bare minimum. They didn't even show up. They were late. They were an hour late to your date. And you were the one that was trying to make the date work. It's about, I don't want to go to work. I don't know. For some of you, yesterday, the energy came in of an older female or an older man who would miss out if they judge a book by their cover, or like somebody that has like, maybe it's not age, but for some of you there's an age gap in a situation, especially if you're an older man or woman older than 50 years of age, or you're having a conversation with a friend and it's like he's trying to date someone, or like you see potential in a situation. For others of you today, there's an energy that's like almost like, it's like the yin and yang effect every day. Today it's like the opposite, like the polar opposite of that. It's like if somebody, got with someone, they're not going to want to work. If you have a better job than them, they're going to want to mooch off of you, and they don't care about you. And on top of that, they're going to want to cheat on you and maybe even beat on you. Someone, And then you got your children, or someone has children in a situation where it's like you're introducing your children to this person. For me, you always have to be careful who you have children with. You don't have to be fearful, but I've been very careful. Again, I haven't had any children, no abortions. I mean, I guess if we count Plan B pills, I'm very honest. But no. And my gaps between relationships have become longer and longer and longer. I haven't been in a relationship. I'm closer to a decade. Like, I'm at what? We're at 7 years not being in a relationship. 7 years or 8 years. No. All things considered, I've been dedicating a lot of time to self-development, travel, spirituality, to God, my relationship with God, this. But, someone, I don't know, when people are looking at someone like a dirty hoe, male or female, it's like a man that got a lot of babies' mothers and doesn't respect himself. So, or a woman who has a lot of babies' fathers, or is trying to wife up is like trying to be wifey to a man. Is like the bare minimum, my lovies, the bare minimum. He's doing the bare minimum, or she's doing the bare minimum. The type of guy, like, right away pretends like, oh, you know, I love yo girl. I don't know. Little mama so good. I love yo girl. Somebody wants to be Mr. Steal Your Girl, but pretend like he's looking for something serious. It's like grass is greener effect. Like, someone is not willing to do the work it takes to have a real relationship. So they still try. These are the type of men, again, I've seen, like, men and women in this energy. I can compete for your girl. I could take your man. I could take your woman, because they're not man or woman enough by themselves to be in a relationship with someone and make it work from scratch. It's about a scratching post or some crazy shit. I don't know. Gossip. There's a lot of gossip about a situation. Someone's going to have to stop gossiping. Someone's going to put in a resignation for someone else. Somebody who had a foursome. I don't know. The judge was like, you're abandoning your children. You vandalized. You were stalking this man to his house to see if he was with another woman. This man clearly does not want you. You thought it was her vehicle, so you were willing to damage her vehicle, a woman that doesn't know you and doesn't owe you shit. A bark dog will holler. A bark dog will holler. A hit dog will holler, but I don't know, a dog is gonna bark. Someone's gonna show up to someone's house and try to do something crazy and harass them or harass their spouse. I don't know, somebody wants to fight for their ex, but I feel like their ex is with somebody else. And for some of you, this feels like you could be in a relationship with someone with a really toxic ex. For some of you, someone's ex wants to show up and fight for a man or fight for a woman that doesn't want them. And somebody wants to fight for Amanda. It's like Amanda's been moved on. The fudge. What in the fudge? It's like, I want to fight the new guy or I want to fight the new girl. Like, for what? For what, my love? For someone that doesn't want you? Something about you haunt me every day? I don't know. There's a toxic ex that wants to be in the way. Toxic mentality, they manifest dark and negative shit. There's a toxic ex that wants to be in the way. They have a toxic mentality and they want to manifest some negative shit, not just for themselves, but for you as well. They want to show up to somebody's house and be like, I'm here to see Carla. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, Carla's with her man? That's been my woman. Someone's always thinking about how they're gonna, like, get revenge on an ex that didn't do anything to them. Or it's like, we just agree to disagree. We agree that we're not made for each other. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm saying that I don't want to play with you. I don't want to be with you. I found someone new. Like, someone could have watched a lot of, like, Lala. A lot of, like, Mean Girls, like, movies like that. Like, movies that show, like, the bullies and then the new kid. And then, like, somebody likes movies like that. Like drama. I don't know. It's about High School Musical. Was High School. I never saw High School Musical. One of my siblings really liked it, but I never really watched High School Musical. But was it dramatic like that? It always seemed like they were always like singing something about Degrassi. I don't know. Here we go with the Drake energy for some of you. Drake could be significant. Someone in a wheelchair could be significant. Maybe something's very money motivated. I also was watching this thing of this woman. She was with a man, but there was this alpha that showed up out of nowhere. She was willing to kill her man or leave her man. Well, actually, in this little short film thing, she killed her man and basically said that something happened to him and he disappeared just so she can get with this new guy who's the alpha. And he was like, nah, I'm looking for real love. And he ended up falling in love. Like he's like, this is mine. The servant that female, that evil mean girl wanted her to be looked at as like a piece of shit, like she was worth nothing. And this man's like, I'm the alpha and this is mine. This is in the soul. Like he was looking for that spark. I don't know. Somebody's looking for real love. I feel like for some of you, there's a lot of energy in the field. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But the gist is like no one's willing to put up with anybody's fucking bullshit that they don't want to. And especially if they don't owe you shit, if they don't got children with you, if there's no like, I don't know, contract with you. It's not to be mean. It's like, especially if it's a toxic relationship, you lied about being pregnant by me or some crazy shit. That child ain't even mine. He don't even fucking look like me. He looks like grandpa. Yo, he don't even look a little bit like me. Like I'm trying to find like excuses, like this eyebrow right here, the way that my eyebrow hangs down, his kind of actually doesn't even do that. It actually is really short. He doesn't even have eyebrows, but I'm somehow trying to find something. For some of you, someone lied about who the baby's father is. There it is. It's like, I'm not staying here. I'm not playing with my life. You've already wasted enough of my time. For some of you, someone's demonically possessed, and I think somebody knows that. Because I'm hearing somebody say, like, you're demonically possessed. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, they are. But so you're going to argue with a demon or what? Like, a demon's going to lie to you. A demon wants their dreams to come true, whether it be toxic dreams. A demon will spiritually attack you. Little mama so hood. I love yo girl. I love those curls. Someone does not want to stay in their lane. I'm getting this as in like someone doesn't want to stay in the lane that they're in right now. Or somebody wants to switch lanes, or they're like, listen, I don't know, something about wife swap. I don't know. Like, yeah, you can have my wife. We made a mistake. I don't know. For some of you, it's like someone's really frank, like really frank. Like, I messed up by going with this hoe. You guys belong together. I'm getting that song. We belong to the something and something and something and something. We belong. We belong. Somebody's like, let's do a wife swap. I don't know. Like, maybe somebody ended up. There was this French show. Two sisters. Something about Twin Peaks. Something about clapping them cheeks. What the fuck? Two sisters, like they grew up. Obviously, they grew up together, and they had boyfriends. And like they're like, oh yeah, she ended up dating that guy because I didn't want him anymore. Like it's like very frank. Like we don't go together. We're human. We don't go together. I don't know. For some of you, something feels very frank. Like, yeah, she dated my ex. I don't care. It's about our ex. I don't know. I don't care. She dated my ex. Like, it's like for me, like that would be like me being greedy with my exes. Like, what the fuck, girl? Please let them men go buy guns. I don't know. Suppose somebody wants to buy a gun, let them men go freaking have the people that belong with them. The fuck am I gonna be doing? I don't know. Looking up freaking anyone from my past. Hey, you know, you with somebody else? Let me go show up for fucking what? Like, for what? It doesn't even make sense because for some of you, this is how you see it, or this is how, like, your crew sees it, or this is how somebody around you, it's like, She's mad because I dated her cousin, but her and I were never going to get back together. That just solidifies it. And her cousin and I, like, we get along. We can grow together. Our relationship is strong. Someone's like secretly holding a grudge about someone dating. Somehow we don't judge. Dating somebody's cousin, or dating, like, it's like, again, it's like the equivalent of like me being mad because my ex moved on and he lives a happy life and I want to fight his. No, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. I can't even finish the sentence because it doesn't fucking make sense. For some of you, someone's trying to fight for an ex. It's like, or trying to fight somebody that's trying to date their ex. And it's because, like, I know you, or you know. Listen, this world, I've traveled all around the world. And I ran into people where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Are you stalking me? No, for sometimes, actually, a lot of the time, I'm like, oh my gosh, what a coincidence. Let's take pictures together. Oh my gosh, how the hell did I find you in Atlanta? Like, moving on with my life. That's very simple. Very simple. Moving on with my life. Good to see you. Bye-bye. Someone in your immediate circle is the one causing energetic chaos. This is someone you got rid of because they were sending you the evil eye. Someone is not in your immediate circle. Someone does not, it's not pertaining to something. They're not relevant to what you're doing. They're not relevant to your work. Again, this could be someone, for some of you, someone broke up and it's like, why are you still driving by my house? Something about liking something on Facebook to trigger your spouse or trigger someone's spouse. I don't care. I really don't care. I love it. I don't care. Ding, ding. I don't care. I love it. Your energetic come up drains their demons. Some people live in hatred and they live, something about a putrid smell. They live in hell. Something about Mount Helen or something like that. Like, how can I create more drama? Somebody has that energy in their field. How can they create more drama? Even drama that's like, you're not part of this couple. It's not like we're cheating on each other with, it's like everybody moved on. It's about dear John. You can't hold on to John forever. John doesn't belong to you. John belongs to the world. John belongs to the consciousness and feeling of our dreams. I totally chopped and screwed that. Chopped and screwed could be significant for you. Keep growing. For some of you, you're about to get a promotion, or very soon, or within the next year. Everything came in for a reason. And someone's like trying to, like, it's reaching. Like, this is the type of person that, oh yeah, he left me for his ex, or he left me for his new girl who just happened to be Mike. I just happened to got a Ghanaian who ain't playing about you. For some of you, you're dating a Ghanaian, or someone's dating a Ghanaian who ain't playing. Mike, the name Mike, or the nemesis. The nemesis, the letters M-I-K or E could be significant for you. It's like, what hidden enemy? Move on with your life. Find peace. You moved on with Mike, or someone moved on with Mike, or Mike is moving on with you, or you, Mike, you moved on. They're reaching, but you're about to get a promotion. It's like, dang, like, I found someone who's into the stuff I'm into, but they're also really strict. I don't know, the army is coming in, or military could be significant for you. They're really disciplined. They like my flow. I like their flow. We can grow together. Someone's mad. No! That's my ex. What the fuck? Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? No, they're not. They're not kidding. They're jealous and in competition. They're not kidding. And something about telling fake premonitions, or someone saying that you tell fake premonitions. A liar with mental issues that won't leave you alone is saying that you tell fake premonitions. Something about tell Mary that. I don't know. And something about Mary's fucking scary. Something about a Pisces. Something about an Aquarius. Something about somebody who's a fake gym rat. Something about somebody who's a fake gymnast. Someone lies about everything they've done in their life. Someone has a personality disorder. For some of you, something about trying to compete with your spirituality. What the fuck? Like, clearly you don't get it, my love. And that's okay. You don't have to get it. Just go away. A fake friend who has always been envious of you. So about Mary had a little lamb. 8118 projecting. They're projecting. And somehow disrespecting you. Like, how the fuck old are you? I don't know. For some of you people, some people never evolve. They mock you, especially your spirituality. If you like to light candles, but then they also copy you, which is the interesting part. Something about somebody who's child molesting from the start. They mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. So when they feel jealous of you, they try to come up with a way to mock you. Some people are very immature with mental issues. It's about temperament issues. They mock you when they feel jealous of you. If you post a picture about you and a cruise, or you going somewhere, or you with the guys, for some of you, I'm looking at you. You look fly. Somebody thinks you look fly, or if people think you look fly, or if somebody sends you like a positive message online, this delusional with mental issues will go and reach out to that person. You don't know what that person be into. And then they start spreading, yo, somebody got mental issues, or a group of people with mental issues. They call themselves mentalist. They need an exorcism. Somebody be reaching out to your surprise. It's going to be to your surprise. For some of you, it's to your surprise. And they make fun of your God-given abilities. This sounds like mental issues. I've never made fun of, a shapeshifter. I just haven't. In fact, I want them to be honest. But, I also get that when the masters are ready, the students appear. And when the students are ready, the masters appear. But until then, I get it. Some people would try to sacrifice them, especially if they saw shape-shifting, how some of you have seen, how I have seen it. Not everybody is on the same level as far as openness of what exists. And comprehending that we don't know shit, but we want to know everything. Someone envies your God-given abilities and they mock you. And I told you, for some of you, something has to do with your spirituality. And this is cursing themselves, because if God gave you gifts, this reminds me of the film I watched. She was a wolf. And she actually had a connection with the moon. A Pisces is very important. You could be a Pisces. She had a very important connection with the moon. She was the daughter of the moon. And she was abused for her gifts. And there was one female who was super fucking envious of her. Her whole life. Abused her. Her father abused her. And she became, when she tried to take her spot, she even tried to marry the man that was destined for her. It's about destined for herpes. Here we go. Somebody with the nickname herpes. Someone got herpes. For some of you, someone's been had herpes. They've covered it since they were a teen. Someone's promiscuous as fuck, but a fake sweetheart who envies your gifts. Your God-given abilities irritate their demons. Just the messenger. Somebody only cares about sucking semen. And they can feel your come up. So they want to sneak in and say something. They want to attack you. Right before she was about to have a huge transformation, her father, and so right before the whole video I saw, right before she was about to like accept all of her powers that the moon was going to give her, her bully from all her life and her father started beating her the worst they had ever beaten her. They were beating her, spreading vicious rumors about her. They abused her the most right before that come up. And God's like, just hold on a little bit longer. Just hold on a little bit longer. When the guy, he connected with her on a spiritual level, he's like, you're the one. I wasn't sure, but you are the one. He broke that bitch's arm. Someone's going to break another arm. Someone's already fucking broken a foot. Some about Littlefoot. Some about Ducky. Some about Lending Tree. Their spell work will affect them. Someone's going to break a limb. Someone's been doing ritual work on you. Their spell work will affect them, and someone's going to break a limb. For some of you, someone's going to break an arm. Everything is coming in for a reason. I'm just messing. It's about Ann Arbor. It's a bit about a barber. Someone's going to break a limb. For some of you, someone's already broken a limb before. This is on the side. We will wait for that. God wants us to wait for that one. They mock you. Oh, I just got confirmation. They mock you when they feel jealousy towards you, especially about your money and all the money that you're making. They watch your deposits. For some of you, someone got mental issues. I'm feeling like serious, especially with that moon energy floating around. Someone actually has really serious mental issues. For some of you, it may not be that extreme, but they're on the spectrum of this. Someone mocks you when they feel jealous of you. Someone has hacked your devices. Someone be watching your money, how much money is coming in, how much money is going out for some of you. So out a Navy Scout. They want you to die. That's how envious they are. If this isn't mental issues, I don't know how to define mental issues. They want you to die. That's how envious they are. For some of you, someone is suicidal, and that's why they want to project this onto you. You're not dying. Someone is going to break a limb, though, but you will always be 10 times. You will always be 10 steps ahead of them. 10 times ahead of them. You will always be 10 times ahead of them. You will always be in another dimension as they suffer from dementia. For being pretentious and trying to attack you, making fun of your spiritual gifts because they are envious. Because they are envious. Again, they make fun of your spirituality and everything you manifest to support that spirituality that you've manifested, that you have co-created with God, because they are envious. That's crazy. And they send you the evil eye because they want you to die, because they are envious. That's how much they hate themselves. Again, it's a very internal, inside job type of thing. Because they wish they were you. They want to take your destiny. What did I say about the female that was beating up the other one, and her dad was also abusing her and trying to take her man that was destined for her, because they want to fucking be you. But they will never be you. Just a messenger. Something about somebody who be calling you a dirty heifer, and something about Hugh Hefner. God wants you to trust no one, but keep this. Just because discernment is advised. So when I worked for Verizon, I remember I would tell my friends, I would tell everybody this. I'm like, I don't trust anybody. I don't. I'm here. I love you all. I love you all. My boss was like, again, I was known as someone like, whatever you need from me, I'm here. My boss will be like, you really love these people. I'm like, yeah, I really do. He's like, you really love these people. I'm like, I really do. Don't we all love each other? He's like, you really love these people. Like, okay. I'm gonna still love them anyway, but trust no one. Trust them as far as you can throw them. Something like you can't control them, and that's true love. But trust no one. They can easily Just like that. It doesn't mean be an asshole. That's not what it means. Don't be a punching bag either. That's also not what it means. Balance, mod. Well, my lovies, what else? 201 34 25. They mock you when they're envious of you. I told you, I feel that envy. So stupid. It's so foreign to me. It's always been foreign to me since I was a child. I never understood what people meant by envy. I could feel like a frustration. I've shared this before, especially those who have been here for years. I get like the frustration of the soul part, but to want something else, to want somebody else's life, it doesn't make sense to me. Just so you can pay your rent, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I have my own dreams. I'm too busy focused on that. I don't have time to be creating fake accounts to write to people that I don't like. If I find that you posted something interesting, you will hear from me. All right? Oh my gosh, that was so interesting. Or if I have questions, or if I don't necessarily believe. Nowadays, honestly, I don't even get into debates. Before, especially when I started exploring spirituality and spiritual systems, all types of them, I would ask more questions. Now I just trust my intuition, and I don't really have to like debate you when it comes to your beliefs. I don't. And if I don't believe the way you believe, block my ass and I'll block your ass. A fucking liar who's a harasser and wants to be you. That's why they can't stop watching you. It makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense how to be such a nuisance. It makes no sense how you so stressed about somebody else. It makes no sense. That you supposedly don't like. Sounds like you're in an inner fight. Someone's fucking immature as fuck, I told you. Kayla, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, a dysfunctional group of people you're collaborating with that don't want to collaborate with you. For some of you, you have beautiful work environments. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. For others of you, not so much. It happens, the ebbs and the flows. Been there. 75 or 57. The number 7, July could be significant for you. A Cancer or a Leo could be significant for you. Born in July. The number 5, May could be significant for you. What is that? Strong Gemini and Taurus. A group of dysfunctional people are not collaborating. They're not going against you anymore. For some of you, again, this is why you can't go to two extremes. Like, you can't adopt two extreme ideologies, because something about pseudo-psychology, something about a psychiatrist who was using or abusing pseudo-psychiatry. Someone's a psychiatrist. Somebody wants to know the defamation. You need a defamation against a psychiatrist. Okay, so somebody wants to know the difference between a psychologist and a psychiatrist. I have a bachelor's in psychology. I have a master's in industrial psychology. Actually, I started my master's in social psychology. Social and community psychology. I moved over to industrial psychology. I am getting a PhD in business administration, which is interesting because I started an associate's at CCRI, the Community College of Rhode Island, in business administration. And then when I left there, I'm like, let me just go for my bachelor's in psychology because that's always interested me. Psychologists can offer counseling. They cannot. So the psychiatrists, that's where the drugs come in, pretty much. They will give you some type of like, for example, they can diagnose in this system some type of mental disorder and put you on some type of regimen when it comes to drugs to address that mental disorder. A psychologist does not do any of that. A psychologist does not go to, you cannot diagnose. You can refer to a psychiatrist that could RX. The difference is really, it comes down to whether you can put someone on drugs and even be used. Again, there are different psychologists as well. Like there are school psychologists. There are so many different, it's a big field, just like many other fields. It's like engineers. There's civil engineering. There's electrical engineering. There's all types of things in the system that we're using at this time. It's about abusing the system, and something about your sister is mine. I don't know what that means. By design. Anyways. It's about InDesign, something about graphic design. So there's a psychiatrist, someone that was trying to get someone a label to then, something about to label them disabled. Someone told a lot of lies. For some of you, this doesn't have to do with psychiatry. Something about a beautician. Something about an esthetician. Trust no one when it comes to people that were collaborating together that are no longer collaborating together. Trust no one also when it comes to side hoes that are psychos. Trust no one also if somebody comes to you and tells you that someone is like, that's still my man, I love yo girl. Go talk to your woman. Go talk to the source. Hear it from the horse's mouth. Oh yeah, that's my girl. Oh yeah, that's my side hoe. Go talk to them directly. Yo, especially if you're interested in somebody. It's about Jeremy. Something about Jeremias. Go talk to them directly. Yo, I heard you're with this guy, but I wanted to take you out on a date. And maybe it'll help you to grow some cojones for some of you or someone around you. You are being advised to go right to the source and not listen to the rumor mill and dysfunctional groups, especially people you had collaborated with in the past that are liars. For some of you, it has to do with lying. Ha! 7 of Swords. Ta-da! I'm a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, and visions. I have the gift of prophesizing and many other gifts, and I work with these beauties because we get along energetically. I could read them. I could read energies. I'm a channeler. I don't need these, I actually just get these downloads on a regular day. It doesn't have to, the tarot is just one language. God's gonna continue to give me the power to read energy and channel it, and I get visions, and God tells me when to move and when not to move, and I listen to that. I listen to the spirits. I get the trees give me messages. I get downloads from all types of things. I could just be standing in an empty room and I'll get all types of downloads about what happened in that room. For some of you, you get it because this is the gift that some people envy in you. For some of you, you have all types of gifts. We have shapeshifters here, time travels here, people that can open up portals. You think this gift is impressive? I don't think. I've seen some shit that I'm like, you have the power to shut someone's system down just by touching them? You have the power to shut someone's whole system down just by touching them. You don't even have to touch them. You're just looking at them. I think that's pretty freaking cool. 7 of Swords, fucking liars, cheaters, Steve. Steve is a fucking liar, a cheater trying to get away with some bullshit. Thieves. I meant to say thieves, but for some Thieves, but Steve and Phoebes for some of you. Phoebe. The name Phineas? Okay. Phineas, but Phineas. Phineas is a Phineas. He's a fucking fibber. Anyways. I love yo girl, little mama so hood. I love yo girl, little mama so fly. I love yo girl. Sometimes little mama. Fuck that. Llegada. You have an arrival. We have arrived. We have people treating you nicely. They treat you really nicely and buy you lots of ices. Dolce and Gabbana. Doody da da. Ooh, we got the arrival of the Queen of Pentacles energy. Somebody wants to come spoil you. There could be a very generous woman in your field at this time. You yourself could be in very generous spirits, males and females. Practicality, though. Give and receive. You don't let yourself be deceived. You're also very fair. So it's like, if I got, you got. If you got, I got. But again, you know, for some of you, especially people that toxic love situationships, that's what God's like, be careful with that. Or people you used to collaborate with, just be careful with that. Or people trying to like bring you fake testimonies, fake rumors. Oh yeah, I saw him out with Carla. No, you fucking didn't. Carla's very important. No, you didn't see him out with Carla. Shut the fuck up. It's a lie. Yeah, like 10 years ago, so Carla can't fucking move on, or he can't fucking move on. You saw him with Carla 10 years ago. I don't know, small town energy, small town gossip. Carla who? Ace of Wands, I'm onto something new. Carla who? I'm onto something new. Emily who? Jacob where? I have no idea where he's at. I flew through O'Hare. Something about lying and said you met up at some airport or something. For some of you, you do have people spying on you. Fake witches hating on you. Fake witches hating on you. Yo, I saw, yeah, and then we went out and we did this and we did that, and then they got to fucking lying. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, little mama soul hood, I love yo girl. Somebody loves your girl or they love your man, that's why. It's about the Ku Klux Klan. Even the racist, for some of you, especially if racism has something to do with, or bigotry, or differences. My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew the Caymans, I knew back then. You were that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love. You made my life complete. You are so sweet, no one can beat. Glad you came into my life. I'm gonna make you my wife or my hubby. Girl, you open me, I'm wide open. Strength. Fake itches hating on you. For some of you, someone was calling you chubby. Your strength. You look so cute. Or someone was calling you super skinny. You could be what they call slim thick. Like you could be really skinny, but then all of a sudden you have a bubble butt. Somebody loves you no matter, I mean, somebody really loves you, so you know, they're not looking at you to objectify you and minimize you or minimize your worth to what you look like. You're fucking sexy and you know it. Boom, there it is. It's like, shut the fuck up. Omaha, Nebraska. Oh shit. It's like, chubby where? Skinny who? Perfect. Because they love you. Somebody really loves. Perfect. Like, what do you mean? Skinny, fat, short, thick, small dick, big dick. Perfect. The perfect. Perfection. Chef's kiss. I'm just the messenger. Something about jealous Lewis. Something about a novice wizard or a novice witch. So that you effing itch. Someone got mental issues and anger galore, and they're trying to project onto you, but somebody fucking loves you, baby. It's like, but like, I don't see what you see, because I just see the beauty. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? I'm so hot. I'm so fucking hot. What do you want? And someone's made the choice to hold back from anything that doesn't make sense. That's not you. Anything that's not you. Someone's trying to lie and trying to say like, yo, I just want her or just want him to go away. Somebody is like, they're trying to compete for a man. They're trying to compete for your spot. They're trying to compete for your woman. And it's like, but it's the real deal. So like, there's no competition. You still don't fucking get it. It's the real deal. It's about a Navy SEAL. It's the real deal. So it's like, you don't see what I see because you're trying to compete. So you're trying to, by force, position yourself to be better. And you're not even an option. Do you get it? You still don't get it. Okay. Go away. King of Wands in the reverse. You're still trying to compete, but you're not even an option. You're insecure. You're bully. You're jealous. You want to fight. You want to fight for what's not yours. And stop paying attention to what's yours. And in some cases, not even fucking paying attention to your children to compete. King of Wands in the reverse, in the environment, men and women in this energy. Insecure, immature, would do anything. Pick me, the pick-me's. Bully, like elbow somebody out of the way, try to beat somebody up. Like maybe they're less attractive now to you. Maybe if I leave them homeless, you won't like them anymore. You still don't fucking get it. You still don't fucking get it. Maybe if I do ritual work on them and call them ugly, you'll think they're ugly. Still not working. Still don't get it. Still being pathetic. Something about maybe if you learn to be a little bit more empathetic and less jealous. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Someone is seen as like, even if you won the prize, like, why would I want to be with you? Like, in your energy as a King of Wands in the reverse, would you do it to me? Of course you will. You telling me you love me, something, trust me. How am I to know that you won't do it to me? Someone is willing just to be in fucking competition to cheat on their current man or their woman with someone that doesn't want them. It's like that video. It's about a video vixen. It's like that video that be getting their tricks in. I don't know. This is, again, it's like, hello? It's about the Russian roulette. Someone's like playing Russian roulette or something like that every day. This is like it's about somebody who has a revolver. This energy came in and somebody's treated like a revolving door. This is the energy that came in earlier with that video. She was willing to kill her man in the woods so she could be with the alpha that's supposed to be with the other woman that she's in competition with, that she's ruined her whole life just so she could look a certain way. Like she could look like she's the head witch. Or he, take it how it resonates. It's like you wanting to be with Beyonce, but not everyone can be with Beyonce. Eddie, something about Eddie. It's about Eddie Bauer. This is like someone, Beyonce is just an example. You're more important than Beyonce. Your destiny is more important than Beyonce. Somebody wants to be with you and live the life you live because they want the title. They want to compete with somebody else. But they're not like you. Even if they faked being like you. Even if they showed up to do the things that you do, they would not do them like you. Even your mistakes are beautiful. What they want to pick out in you and then exaggerate. Look at how terrible they did that. Oh my God, they failed at that. Is like, but first and foremost, it's obvious that you're ignoring everything else that they did well. And secondly, you're straight from hell. And secondly, mistakes are a beautiful part of life. In our corrupt thought process, we corrupt the process because we look for perfection when in the imperfections there's beauty. And who is to say it is in the eyes of the beholder? So who's to say there is an imperfection there? Or are you just trying to highlight what is convenient to you? Because you're a King of Wands or Queen of Wands in the reverse. So your judgment is already skewed. Ace of Swords. And this is known. That you're a Queen of Wands in the upright. This is in the environment. This is not just one person looking at you like this for some of you. This is a whole group of people looking at you as a Queen of Wands in the upright. When a King of Wands in the reverse energy. And for some of you, it's a fucking toxic man. Or a toxic woman. Strong like a toxic man hating on men and women. That are not insecure, that are not bullies, that didn't have to bully their way to get to the top. The type of person that'll lie on people to get to the top of their hellhole and still be fucking insecure as fuck. Does that not tell you something? You're already at the top and you're still trying to bully people. Why? Because that's your energy. You will always be a bully until you're removed. A crooked leader will be removed. At work, good news about a crooked leader being removed. For some of you, maybe there's a crooked leader. It's like, that's it. Enough is enough. Toodaloos to you, cutie patootie. Judge Judy. Yeah, you've been in your seat for I don't know how long, 6 years, 10 years, 8 years. You got a lot of tenure. Get out. Get out, you bully. Get out. Get out. We heard about what you did behind the scenes and everybody you sabotaged to be in your seat and how you exaggerated everybody's flaws but made yourself look good all the fucking time. You never make mistakes, ever. That already tells me when someone can't make mistakes and they're like, and when another person makes a mistake, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. They got to go announce it to the world. But when they make a mistake, that's how you know. That's how you know. There's no room for growth there. There's only bullying, and more bullying. Like, I've been 3 months with the company, and this is the end of the world. This one little thing I did, and every day it's like punching down. No, you fucking clown. Someone's having a fall from grace. You need to have patience and wait. Confiar y esperar. 6 of Wands in the reverse. A toxic leader will fall from their high horse. Or 2 high horses. Somebody could it's like somehow sit on the board and then have like some other thing. I don't know. Someone's losing 2 high horses. Or I don't know. This almost looks like these high horses have come together. So like someone could like lead 2 departments, or I don't know, something like that for some of you. They will be falling from their high horse. God has a sense of humor. It's a bit about somebody who's going to die of a tumor, who's been using a lot of turmeric. It's about Eric, and they're going to go broke like a joke. 9 of Swords, but they're going to have their religion to turn to. I don't know what religion. Then they're going to turn to religion. I turn to you. They're going to turn to religion. In this 10 of Swords, and they're crying, they're going to turn to religion. They're going to cry a lot, but they're going to turn to religion. I don't know, because they're a heartless soul. So, but they're going to turn to religion, though. So that's good. They're still going to get bad karma, but they're going to turn to religion at least. At least. Somebody, I kissed my niece or some bullshit. I don't know. Anyways, bon baricou, my lovies. What say you? I say true. What say you? I see you. I see you. I see you. I see Helen too. Fucking Helen. Fucking Helen is important in a situation. It's about fucking Helen is in porno in a situation. What? It's about a fake congregation and a fake spiritualist. You know how many people I know are in the Catholic Church, but also do santeria and brujeria and all types of shit like that. But then they judge others that call them out for their bullshit. That's the devil! They were doing black magic on me. Bitch, please. I was doing black magic on you? Never. I want all of your dreams to come true, as long as you don't hurt anybody else. If you can't master that lesson, we don't need you. Spiritually, you served a function for X amount of time. Again, there's this thing I came across years ago, over a decade ago. there was a mapping. They were mapping out genetic strands, and like starting with they went before Neanderthals, all of the different, like when you have Homo sapien and Homo sapien and all this other stuff, and like there's a common they mapped a common genome that has always been present since the beginning of time and will continue. That means that some lines are going to be extinguished because they just serve a function. They're mutations, and you always have to come back to the source. Just the messenger. How about you always have to come back to this horse? Somebody has to always come back to this horse. What does that mean? Oh, a King of Wands always has to come back to this horse. Leo could be significant for you. Death energy. Scorpio could be significant for you. There is an ending. You see? Death and the lineage. And the King of Wands is a whole patriarchy of the fire energy. It's about fire and ash. Boom. So interesting. Anyways, and it's about somebody who was child molesting. A child molester is gonna be a fucking coward. Face your demons, my lovey. 1, 12, 13. Face your demons, my lovies. You gonna take yourself out? What the fuck? Don't be a coward. How do you, that's how I don't get it. Like, how can you not live through what you wanted to put somebody else through? So you wanted to rape someone, but you don't want to be raped because somebody's thinking of like what would happen to them in prison. Like, such a coward. So you put somebody through something that you don't want to live through, but the way that the energy has it, you have to come back and then do it again. Energy cannot be destroyed nor created. Basic physics. It can only be transmuted into something else, and forever and ever and ever in this eternal flower. 2 towers. For people thought that they were powers. Okay. For this injustice, you have to balance it out. Karmic scales are unbalanced. And I'm getting it as a Libra scale, as in like the seed goes up, it has to come back in, but it has to come out again until it fixes the karmic scale. Whether it's in this life or in the next one or in the next one or in the next one or the next one or the next one or the next one. Something anak sunamun. Ooh, the devil. Ooh. I did see 15 and I was gonna say the devil, but it's like I didn't want to. Someone doesn't want to see their demons. There will be a new Anubis. There will be a new relationship, a new relation. You get it? A new relation. As we're talking about branches, a dark-skinned man or someone that's light-skinned, really light skin with dark hair, cannot defend what they've done. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Someone can't defend what they've done to a light-skinned teenager or a dark-skinned teenager, especially Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. The snake that forever eats its tail, to no avail. The snake that forever eats its tail. Someone's going to have to come back and do it again. Do you get it? They have to fix it. They have to fix it. They have to balance the karmic scales. The snake that eats its tail. Jesus, the fucking Weezers. Many forms. Until they bring justice. Yep. Until this balances out. Just a messenger. You can't escape. People think it's like, oh yeah, I'll deal with the karma later. And especially if you do something to an innocent person that did nothing to you or to children, olvídate. Forget about it. Forget about it. Italians, forget about it. You can't run from it. Forget about it. And then try to project this onto another innocent person. Forget about it. Someone tried to accuse another innocent person of being involved in something that has to do with harming children that they were never involved in. Forget about it. Forget about it. Now you're double hurting. It's about a double murder. You're double hurting in terms of karma. That's why 2 high horses. We have a King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but strong Taurus here. Some type of marriage, a hierophant, belief systems, religion, a religious institution, a medical institution. Strong medical for some, or justice. Strong medical though, high-ranking officials in a medical setting for some. Psychiatry could be significant. Upright people. There's bad karma coming in because they know the truth. They know the truth about Ruth for some. Ooh, and this evil female is having a huge, someone who's going to break a femur. So about Christina, this evil female having a huge fall from grace. There's a female who's a psychiatrist, who is a psycho, and an evil female. Someone is a corrupt leader in a medical institution for some. Take what resonates, and there will be retribution. Take what resonates and leave what does not. It's about restitution. Something about restoring someone's image. Ooh, look. It's going to be a lovely day. I just got a message from Snapchat. Bon, baikut. It's something about someone who was hacking and stalking someone as smell. It's something about hack and sack. Trying to manipulate. Ooh. So for some of you, especially those that have been here, for me, when we're talking about the energy of anything that has to do with mind altering substances, especially coming from, for some reason, I've noticed a pattern, especially when God wants to make a distinguishing, have a distinguishing effect between, are we talking about like street drugs, which usually come in with like a 7 of cups, a 9 of cups, the devil, to, drugs coming from like psychiatrists, medical institutions. Medical institutions tend to bring in drugs as the magician because of the alchemy part of it. The pills. There's a manipulator psychiatrist who had success in business and is going to prison. There's a corrupt psychiatrist that's about to lose everything. I don't know, something about by cooperating with a drug ring, something about Beatrice. Boom. Something about Bernice. Something about Birmingham. Boom. Something about Burning Man. Bombay Coot. That's it. That's all I've got for you. Until very soon, you know what it is. I absolutely love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. It's about George Ellen? George Ellen or something like that. It's about Jelly. Something about Gelsandra. Something about Alondra. Something about Alhambra. Orange County or Orange. Something about Melanie. 0107 1920. 2007, 2019, 2020, 2018, 2027. 235, a major case next year. I was also getting how litigation and investigations take time. I was listening to somebody that said like, we pressed charges like a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, and we're still going through the litigative process. Something about somebody who was obsessed and jealous. Something about Angeles. Some of Los Angeles. Some about Angelica. Some about Angie. Some about Samantha. Some about Jamie. They will lose this case. And they are going to get bad karma. Someone's going to end up carless that wanted someone else carless. They wanted money. That was their desire. To fight and to have some type of process. Now they're going to be stuck in a karmic loop and sick without money. A group of friends of a good woman that are new to you. For some of you, you have new friends in your field. especially in business matters, or you're attracting new energies. But again, just be prudent. But you have good people around you. But for some of you, especially people from your past, I wouldn't even go there if I were you. But you could do whatever you want to. Just be prudent. Anyways, that's all I've got for you. I freaking love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Did we finish? Peace. You don't want it? This is your friend loves you. Yeah, you do. Love you and adore you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend in love always and forever. Ever, ever, ever. Mwah! Peace, homies.